Moin allerseits und willkommen zurück zu Tales of Berseria und ja, mal schauen, was denn jetzt die ganzen Sternchen hier eigentlich so zu sagen haben, ne? Duckchen, achso, ich muss mit dir reden.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
Ja, als ob. Und wenn, dann wahrscheinlich mit Waffengewalt, ne? Du tust das deinen Vorgesetzten mit Waffengewalt sagen. Du hast jetzt keinen Stern, aber du hast auch irgendwas zu sagen. Was? Ich dachte, ich rede jetzt mit dir.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it. Who knows? I heard of this one village in Eastgand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
Ich kann dir einen Tipp geben. Geh nach Pandaria. Da leben alle, ohne irgendwie großartig Hass zu erzeugen, anscheinend. Ich weiß nicht so richtig warum und wie das funktioniert, aber hey, es funktioniert und die ganzen Emotionen tun sich nicht als irgendwelche eigenartigen Dämonen manifestieren. Es sei denn, du hast Probleme mit irgendwelchen Pandaren, dann bleib lieber hier. Ja. Was?
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Erinnert ja so ein klein wenig an so manchen anderen Gegenden in der realen Welt, wo man das irgendwie auch so nehmen könnte. Ja, leider.
If you go north from Hellebies, you'll come upon the Faldi's ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Auch wenn du die Wahrheit wissen würdest. Klar, die ist da wirklich gefangen und mittlerweile wahrscheinlich auch gefressen worden von irgendeinem Therion. Weil was soll sie sonst da dort machen, ne?
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl-turned-demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Keine Sorge, Rokuru. Das passiert mir auch immer wieder. Ich sag irgendwas und plötzlich passiert die Scheiße, die ich eigentlich nicht haben wollte. Ist das übrigens der Hund, der übrigens in Cecilia sprechen konnte? Der sieht zumindest mehr oder weniger so danach aus. Wo muss ich jetzt lang? Ich muss jetzt bestimmt da lang, oder? Erkunde die Ruinen von Faldis nördlich der Stadt. Ist das nördlich? Das ist garantiert nicht nördlich. Aber ich muss hier raus, oder?
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helives.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
Das hört sich mehr oder weniger nach einem Ja an. Schön, dass du da am Schreien bist. Schön, dass du am Grunzen bist und beide irgendwie stehen bleiben, warum auch immer. Anscheinend sind sie festgefroren. Dann tue ich mal die Unterhaltung starten.
Helives is different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. When I first met all of you, I never could have imagined I would go on such a journey.
I could barely even think then. But then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Aizen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Korogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magicazam.
Ja, Magicazam. Wäre schön, wenn du dann irgendwie weg wärst, wenn du das sagen tust. Übrigens, Luffy-Set, du hast eine Sache vergessen. Velvet hat ja auch ein bisschen Verstand eingeprügelt. Hast du den Tritt vergessen, den sie dir verpasst hat? Offenbar ja. Hi. Okay, du folgst mir jetzt. Das ist sehr schön. Eigentlich wollte ich jetzt hier mal eben fix zu diesem komischen Baum hin. Tja. Und schön runterrutschen und noch eine Unterhaltung.
Achoo! I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Aizen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself! I even packed them in my shoes!
Really? That sounds amazing!
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no Velvet, that's for sure.
Ja, jetzt hat sie sich lächerlich gemacht umsonst. Sag mal, du hast die Handwärmer überall. Du merkst aber schon, dass ein Großteil von deinem Körper wahrscheinlich nicht unbedingt gerade geschützt ist. Und demzufolge da eigentlich gar nichts sein könnte an Wärme. Außer die von deinem Körper. Und wo geht's jetzt eigentlich hin? Ja, hau ab, Vogel. Da unten ist zwar ein Ausrufezeichen, aber ich muss, glaube ich, da lang, weil das ist nach Norden. Muss ich nach Norden? Ja, Norden. Ist das Norden? Ich glaube, ich bin richtig. Wieso ist da eine Wand? Wieso leuchtet da was?
No guards. I think it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Naja, würde ich jetzt nicht unbedingt so sagen. Es kann ein gutes Zeichen sein, dass hier keine Wachen sind, aber es kann auch ein schlechtes Zeichen sein, weil da drin könnte gerade eine ganze Armee stehen. Ich meine, wenn ich mir die Tür hier so angucke. Oder hier steht nix. Doch, 2 Fledermäuse und eine Wache. Geil. Warte mal, muss ich jetzt hier gerade quer durch diesen ganzen Dungeon laufen? Ich glaube, ja, nee, das ist noch nicht mal eine Wache. Das ist eine wandelnde Rüstung. Supi.
There sure are a lot of Malakim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therian, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Die werde ich schon auseinandernehmen. Keine Sorge. Geht doch ohne Probleme. Dankeschön, wieso ist hier ein Zombie? Wieso ist hier ein Zombie? Seit wann haben die ganzen Exorzisten Zombies unter ihre Fittiche? Okay, wenn ich mir das hier so ansehe, wird das hier irgendwie ein Riesen-Dungeon werden. Das ist ja supi. Und ich hab schon wieder eine Unterhaltung. Okay, was hast du denn zu sagen, Laphicette?
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena, then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think,
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therian to find.
Right. Sorry.
So, about that treasure.
Eisen!
We'll talk about this later, Laphicette.
All right.
Ja, wahrscheinlich werde ich so oder so wahrscheinlich früher oder später da drauf irgendwie stolpern und werde es dann gar nicht bemerkt haben. Oder der Schatz wird die Freiheit sein, falls die sowas hier verteilen. Kann ja auch sein, dass sie das hier nicht raushauen, ne? Da ist schon wieder eine Unterhaltung. Okay, warte mal, ist das der Schatz? Ist das zufälligerweise der Schatz? Weil da ist so ein Ausrufezeichen. Ne, da liegt ein... Norman? Ist das eine Puppe oder ist das hier so ein Norman?
This Nordal. It looks a lot like Grimoire and Bienfu, but there's something different about it that I can't quite put my finger on.
I agree. Those two are positively gloomy, but this doll seems calming, yet glamorous too.
Like I said, a quiet radiance.
Yeah. You think so? I think it's more lethargic or absent-minded. Like it can't tell what's going on in its head. Either way, I'm 1,000 times cuter than that thing.
What's cute about you? People who keep their faces covered are creepy.
I don't know. There's definitely something off about it. It's charming, but a little ominous. Like I can never entirely be at ease around it, if that makes sense.
You think so? Actually, I think it's cute. It reminds me of a little baby.
You think this looks like a baby?
I remember when my sister was about as small as that doll. She had the tiniest little hands, and she tried to grip my pinky as best she could.
Really?
I'd take my pinky with her fingers wrapped around it and poke her cheek, and she'd just be all smiles. I swore to myself I'd always do whatever I could to protect her. Once she got a little older and started fixing meals, lots of weird things began to happen around us. Wherever we went, she was in danger. Demons attacked us. A dragon tried to kidnap her. That's when I first realized what it was that I carried. That the cause of all my sister's pain was my blessing, my Reaper's curse.
So, you left her behind and went on your search for a way to break the curse.
Right. And that's when I met Eifried. It was from him that I first heard about the Nordals. He thought the stories about them were all just baseless rumors.
I guess we'll never know for sure unless we gather them all. But
What is it?
I think something good will happen once they're all together.
Why do you say that?
Well, because we found this doll, you shared some of your past with us. That makes me kinda happy. So I think we should get the other three, so more happy stuff happens.
Hard to argue with you there.
Ich habe eher irgendwie ein gegenteiliges Gefühl. Denn wenn Eisen wirklich Ednas Bruder ist, dann wird er wahrscheinlich vermutlich bei allen 4 Puppen dann zum Drachen werden. Das wäre zwar jetzt nicht unbedingt allzu toll, aber könnte mehr oder weniger erklären, warum er plötzlich ein Drache ist. Oh hey, da ist so eine Kiste. Was haben wir denn da? Eine Saturntasche. Habe ich die nicht schon längst? Ich glaube, die habe ich schon längst. Na egal, suche ich mal weiterhin den Weg, wo ich irgendwie lang muss. Na, das hat ja jetzt eine halbe Ewigkeit gedauert, bis ich hier angekommen bin. Ich durfte jetzt durch den ganzen Dungeon latschen, diverse Fackeln hier anzünden und dann bin ich jetzt endlich mal hier angekommen. Ist das jetzt hier diese Medusa? Oder wer ist das? Ah ja, muss wohl.
A barrier! She's a Therian!
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
Yeah.
You're Medusa? I am. And who might you be? We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias.
It's gonna be okay. We came to get you out of here, Medusa.
There's no escape.
What?
Please, don't give up. I can—
No, you don't understand. There's no escape for you. If you dare sully Shepherd Artorias' ideals and the light the Abbey shines upon the world, I will kill you all!
Okay. Schöne Falle.
Why are you doing this?
She's the Abbey's lackey now.
Way to jinx it, Rokuro.
Sag mal, die Schlangen haben ja gar nichts drauf. Aber die lässt noch zig weitere spawnen, das ist toll. Sag mal, greift doch den da hinten an. Oder halt auch nicht. Okay, dann halt nicht. Das war's schon? Okay. Cool.
They just keep coming.
That snake woman keeps summoning them. If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no end to it.
Your left hand. Don't tell me you're the calamity.
Why are you doing this, Medusa? Why fight for the Abbey after they forced you to become a Therian?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
But your daughter, slain at an exorcist's hands. You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she radiated. I knew what I had to do. Become a Therian, and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never repeat itself. It matters not what dreadful form my body may take. I will revive Inomata and change this wretched world! If that's how it is, fine. We'll take you by force.
Ja, genau. Wenn ich dich auseinandernehmen muss, dann kein Problem. Die Unterhaltung einfach mal durch Rokuro unterbrochen worden ist. Warte mal, kann ich ja vielleicht hinbekommen, irgendwie noch genügend von diesen komischen Seelenpumpen-Dinger da zu kriegen? Ich möchte mein Ultimate raushauen. Jetzt muss ich nur irgendwie diese Paralyse wegbekommen. Kann mal irgendjemand diese Paralyse wegkriegen von mir? Ah, okay, die ist weg verschwunden. Nein, 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 nein. Hau mir jetzt da nicht... Oh, du Arschgeige. Ich bin... Okay, ich bin eine schöne Statue, das ist toll. Kann mich mal jemand aus meiner Versteinerung holen? Ich möchte hier mal was machen. Oh, danke. Ja, jetzt muss ich irgendwie erstmal... Das ist aber nicht mein zweites Ultimate. Och, Menno. Da wollte ich meine zweite Fähigkeit nutzen und dann konnte ich es nicht, weil ich aus irgendeinem Grund irgendwas falsch gemacht habe anscheinend. Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Und ich bin schon wieder versteinert. Super. Also ich kann auf jeden Fall jetzt wesentlich besser hier spielen. Ich habe weniger Probleme, überhaupt noch irgendwas hinzubekommen. Das ist ziemlich geil. Ach was, wie schon fertig. Das ging jetzt aber ein bisschen schnell, fand ich.
It's over. Curse you, Lord of Calamity. Lord of Calamity? That's the name of the demon lord who will bring about the age of chaos. The unrepentant embodiment of malevolence, whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain destruction upon the world. The irredeemable, uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you! Demon, Therian, Lord of Calamity, call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please, nothing more. No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them! Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
A little girl that the Abbey forcefully made into a Therian. Her mother tried to save her, but she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach.
Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother. If you die here, I can only imagine how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it. You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No, honey. I did it for you. But you really thought I stopped loving you. And the malevolence made you into a demon. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Diana.
Medusa.
She'll be all right. She's just unconscious.
Also, kommt sie jetzt mit oder nicht?
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding art, just in case.
Okay, dann schleifen wir sie einfach mal hinter uns her. Das ist auch
Gotta
gut.
hand it to the Abbey. Very resourceful, taking advantage of Medissa's regrets like that. Making her into a Therian who would do their bidding.
It's just so cruel.
Who cares? Reason above all, no?
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason. There's no telling what'll happen to Helives once we take Medissa out of here. And yet I'm doing exactly that, all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medissa's honest resolve.
According to reason, malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them.
I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do.
You're too much, you know that? You and Medissa both. Quit overthinking things. Just blame all the suffering on the Lord of Calamity. Makes life easier.
Velvet,
I'm not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
Okay, ich bin zwar mehr oder weniger wahrscheinlich der Böse, aber so ein bisschen fragt man sich wahrscheinlich schon irgendwie in diesem Spiel, wer hier eigentlich wirklich der Böse ist. Weil ich kämpfe ja mehr oder weniger gleichzeitig irgendwie fürs Gute, auch für irgendeine merkwürdige Art und Weise, aber hey, ich kämpfe für irgendwas. Glaube ich zumindest. Wo muss ich jetzt hin? Kehre mit Medissa zurück nach Titania. Ich muss wieder nach Titania zurück. Ich muss jetzt nicht wirklich komplett durch den ganzen Dungeon latschen. Oder kann ich da hinten links raus? Weil ich habe da irgendwo eine Tür nämlich gefunden gehabt, die sich nicht hat öffnen lassen. Wenn das jetzt die Tür ist, dann kann ich wahrscheinlich hier schneller raus. Was ist das denn da? Ach, kann ich nicht mitnehmen. Super. Ist das die Tür? Nee, das ist ja noch nicht mal eine Tür, das ist eine Treppe. Wo geht's hier raus? Das ist eine Tür, die ich nicht aufmachen kann. Ach, das ist aber... Ach, okay, das ist die Tür, die ich nicht öffnen konnte. Weil die von einer anderen Tür einfach verschlossen ist. Super. Ich weiß nicht wieso, aber ich habe das Gefühl, dass ich hier wahrscheinlich nicht unbedingt gleich einfach so rausmarschieren darf, oder? Oder anscheinend doch? Okay. Das war jetzt etwas unerwartet. Ich konnte einfach rausmarschieren. Gut, weißt du was? Ich mach dann, denke ich mal, jetzt erstmal hier an dieser Stelle Ende und ja, mal schauen, wie es dann beim nächsten Mal weitergeht, nachdem ich Medissa nach Titania gebracht habe. Ob die rumwüten wird oder irgendwas anderes machen wird, naja, wird man ja dann sehen. Aber bis dahin einfach mal vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye, bye!